For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 90 of My Player here on FIFA 17. We start with an away game against Porto in the Champions League. Games have been coming thick and fast recently, with a couple of games in the previous midweek periods. Busy month of October, as you can see there. Busy month of November as well, although we'll probably simulate these friendlies. I would like to play Germany if I am selected. If I'm not selected, then of course we'll simulate the Germany game and we'll simulate the Greece game. And today we'll play Porto and Swansea. We actually played Swansea recently in the Cup and were able to come away with a single goal to nil victory. So I'll be hoping to replicate that in this second game. But of course first, we want to do well against Porto. It's the fourth game of the Champions League group stage so far. We've played everybody to this point and have picked up 7 points. So a win here would put us on 10 and almost certainly would see us through to the next round of the Champions League here at Tottenham. But whether we're here to play in the knockout stages of the Champions League with Tottenham remains to be seen, because of course we will be looking for a move away in the January transfer window. But for now, we're going to concentrate on the games in hand and hopefully we can get ourselves a good performance, a couple of goals or two, and fingers crossed help Tottenham progress to the next round of the Champions League. Maybe we'll even get a move away to then play against Tottenham in the knockouts of the Champions League. Who knows? For now though, we're going to concentrate on the here and now. Dele Alli is 88 rated right now in this save, which is remarkable. We though are 82 for now. We went up a rating a couple of episodes ago and we'll try and go up again as soon as possible to ensure that we get a decent move away. Porto away, though, is the first of today's 2 games. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll head across to Portugal. It's Dele Alli. Where's he going? Oh, there's so much space up wide right, he just couldn't find the space to get the pass off. Bensleb, though, will pick up the ball. I see the run there from Wanyama. Oh, we beautifully slotted him through, but he didn't take his touch as well as he could have done. But we'll pull this back, actually, to Victor Wanyama again, who could lay it back to me. Maybe he's gone for the backheel shot. Give him credit for trying. That was rather audacious. Unfortunately for him, didn't come off. But 4 minutes in, we've had our first chance, but we're still at 0-0. And Kudu swept forward to Dele Alli, and I've got space to run into here, and I will need support. And Dele Alli is arriving. I kind of forced myself the wrong way, but the cross will find Kevin Volland, whose headed chance goes wide. I didn't really do him any favours with that delivery, to be fair, but we'll take the 2 accomplishments that have come with that cross. My 10th completed cross of my career. Yeah, we're episode 90, and that was just my 10th completed cross of my career. Could you maybe tell that I'm a central striker? Bentaleb into me. Try a Berber spin. I've got options here. I've got 3 of them, and I'm not sure which one to go for. We'll play in Dele. Oh, he shot first time. I think that took a deflection. It didn't. It was genuinely just that bad a shot. Okay, well, as the clock ticks over 33-33, Dele Alli shoots about 33 inches, perhaps, past the post. Oh, the 2 defenders have run into each other there. And Depoit, is that a free kick? I could have sworn there was a foul in there somewhere, but nothing given by the referee. Trippier to Kevin Volland. I'm going to make this run down the line here then. He's going to play me in. If I got the legs to get there ahead of the defender, I might just do. No, Marcano beats me to it. Teles down the line into Otavio. Now they're coming up the other end. Depoit into Teles, could get it back to his teammate, just play the through ball. Oh, he's dinked it over to the far side. Why did he not play it through the centre? Porto with a superb opportunity there to play through their striker one-on-one. Danny Rose will play that down the line to Dele Alli. I'm busting a gut here with Danilo Pereira in the middle to try and get myself into a position. The Danny Rose plays me in. That's a lovely spin. I'll try a turn inside, and can we finish it off? Oh, put it past the post. Put it past the post. What a move that would have been. But I just couldn't quite turn it home, get it on target. I tried to wrap my foot around it and in the end actually cut across it. I ended up turning away from goal rather than whipping round into the corner. Porto making a change. 35 minutes to go. 0-0 the score, which won't guarantee us progression through to the next round of the Champions League. We'd be 6 points ahead of Porto with 6 points to play for. We'd be pretty much through, but not mathematically through. But fingers crossed we can get a goal between now and the end of the game, and we will make ourselves mathematically through as well. Wanyama fires that to me. Well, I've got to play Volland, haven't I? Didn't really have any other option there. It was the obvious one. Volland looking to get it in the middle. Dele Alli's there. He's knocked it down to me, and I've kicked it straight at the keeper. Wow. All I've got to do there is find the corner of the goal, and that's 1-0 Tottenham. I apologise, Dele Alli. I was slightly disappointed you didn't shoot yourself, but after very, very kindly nodding it down to me and unselfishly trying to lay it off to a teammate, I can only apologise for not actually putting it away. It was good footwork from me there. I think Volland was just offside, was he? Yes, he was. He buries it into the back of the net very well indeed, but the ball was played a little bit too late. He went then, and I couldn't quite shrug off my defender quickly enough to play the ball to him before he went the other side of the line. Never mind. Henderson drilled into me. Right, make runs, lads. And Kudu's pointing, but he's not actually running anywhere. I'll play that in there to Joel Matip. Try and get myself back in the box. Maybe go short in support for him. He should have the strength to hold off the defender. He's just pinged that back into the middle, which actually was a decent ball in the end. And Ander Herrera will turn and get it to me. I should have played in a teammate, but I went for the shot anyway, and it's come back off the woodwork. And Kudu's there. It's dropped free, and Sergio smacks it clear. That would have been a stellar winner if I'd have been able to ping that into the top corner. It was destined for it, but came back off the post, unfortunately. We'll squeeze that in there to Dele Alli. He's got options. Oh, he dinked it out looking for Danny Rose, who gave up on the ball, unfortunately. And Telles will get it to Marcano, and Porto will clear. Really good opportunity to win it there in the last few moments, but now they're on the counter-attack, looking to do the same at the other end. But Ander Herrera puts any opportunity they had right behind them. Oh, see the run there from Volland, and I think he was just onside this time, but I don't know what he was doing there with the header, and Andres, the keeper, will pick it up, and that surely will be full-time in a matter of seconds, unfortunately, for Porto. It's going to be a point for us here. There goes the final whistle. A point for us here that sees us practically through in every other way other than mathematically to the next round of the Champions League. With 2 games to play in the group stage, we are 6 points clear of Porto, with Dortmund and Trabzonspor yet to play, needing just a point from either of those 2 games. Right then, let's head into that Premier League game against Swansea. Wanyama into me. Adam Lallana there. I'll try and burst past him into Walks. I thought I said Walker for a minute. I was like, what's he doing up there? But no, we sold Kai Walker, didn't we, to Bayern Munich. Spin the defender. Oh, really nicely done. Surely we'll finish this. Beautifully tucked home. Well, we had numerous opportunities in the first game to score a goal, and I wasn't able to take any of them. And it took about 3 minutes, 10 seconds for me to be able to get on the score sheet this time around. Beautiful slotted finish into that bottom corner. Tottenham 1, Swansea 0. Fair. Out there to Jefferson Montero, into Jack Cork. There's Kramaric. Man running through, but Vertonghen picks it off, and now we come away on the counter. It was just a single goal margin of victory in the game in the league a few days ago in game, but it would be nice to try and win by a couple more. I'm going to have to hit this. Why not? Oh, there we go. It would be nice to win by 1 or more, and we've slotted in our second of the game, let alone the team's second of the game, in just 9 minutes. We're on for a big scoreline here if this keeps up. 2 very good finishes that are quite different from one another. One beautifully finessed into the bottom corner, the other just powered into the far top corner. Top quality finishing from me here. That's 2-0. Cork. Tackled by Walks, but it's dropped free there to Kramaric, who gets it out wide to Jefferson Montero. Got caught there, and they will take the free kick. Now, there's no Gylfi Sigurdsson in their starting lineup, so they don't have a free kick wizard to bang this into the top corner, but Kramaric will take it. Similar position to where Neymar scored his absolute peach of a free kick for Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain the other day. And Leroy Fer knocks Jan Vertonghen off his feet with the power of that shot. Absolute rocket of a shot that completely wiped out our defender, but Leroy Fer with the header of the follow-up corner as well, but wide of the target from him this time around. The Dutchman taking things into his own hands here, trying to do what the rest of his teammates don't seem that interested in doing, but for now, the scoreline is just 2-0, but it could quite easily have been 2-1 there, and they could have got themselves back into it. Fulton into Jack Cork. Not really too sure where to go here, is he? And he's lost possession, and Lallana might play me in, and he has done well. I perhaps shouldn't have turned to get past the defender, and then in actual fact, I've beaten the defender, but then had already committed to playing the pass. Try and wrong foot that defender. Hat-trick maybe? Yes! There we go. Hat-trick hero, it says in the top right, with the 10 out of 10 rating. 2 right-footed goals, 1 with a left foot. Not the perfect hat-trick, but who cares? Chesnoid 3, Tottenham 3, Swansea 0. Okay, wasn't sure what he was going to do with it there. Gets it to Walks. Walks can come to me, and he has done. Do I go for another goal? Oh, go on then. Since we burst past the defender, I actually tried to give that to Heung-min Son, but we've scored our 4th goal of the game. Unbelievable. We're pulling a Lukaku here, scoring all 4 goals in what so far is a 4-0 victory. Great strike with the left foot, though. We've got 90 plus finishing, 93 finishing, I think it is right now, and proving every little bit of it right there. That was my, did I say 12th or 13th? I looked at it, but because I was mid-commentary, I didn't actually take it in. 12th, I think it said, Premier League goal of the season so far, and 4 of them coming in that first half. Unbelievable. Oh, nice ball into Wanyama, to me, to Son, for 5. Oh, finish. 4 goals and an assist for us now. It just gets better and better and better. And what a finish from Heung-min Son as well. Struck with such power on his left-hand side. He's right-footed, Heung-min Son, but that was one hell of a finish. I think he hit it with his left anyway. I'll have to wait for a replay. Pretty sure he hit it with his left. My memory, clearly, causing me some problems today. I had to wait for something to happen there. Wanyama fires it into me, get it out wide. And yeah, he did hit it on his left. And what a strike it was as well. Scored a couple of good goals on my weak foot, and Heung-min Son doing exactly the same. Tottenham 5, Swansea 0. There goes the final whistle. They held us to 1 in the cup, but it was already more than that after 9 minutes here in the league. I get 4. Heung-min Son gets the other. We got the assist for that as well. Rather expectedly, I get the match ball there. Probably the best performance of my career so far. A 10 out of 10. At least I think it still gave me a 10 out of 10. I didn't really do much for the rest of the game. It did. A 10 out of 10. 4 goals and an assist. Hands down, the best performance of our career so far. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Pulled off a Lukaku. And, for that matter, a Luke Berry, who scored 4 goals in the game for Cambridge United earlier on this season as well, in the Cup against Coventry. So just thought I'd throw that in there as a Cambridge fan. But yeah, that was pretty remarkable actually. You can see how close we're getting. Actually, we're not that close at the minute to 83 rated, but we picked up a couple of accomplishments in that game. We can have a good training session. Short passing's gone up, and that moves me, well, ever so slightly further towards being 83 rated. We've got a lot to do, but we score 4, get the match ball. And I have been selected for the international games. I would very much like to play against Germany in the next episode. Please let me. I don't care about international friendly banner. Please let me play against Germany. Oh. Fine. Well, in the next episode, we will simulate Germany. We will simulate Greece and we'll play Middlesbrough and Trabzonspor. But for now, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I think my performances today, performance especially in that Swansea game, deserve a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel too if you're yet to do that. And I'll see you next time.